You're live. You are live. I don't know if anybody's going to get on. Let me grab my chair. Let's see what's happening. I wish I knew what time I was going live so I can make a post about it on the community page. So I'm not just sitting here talking. Ow, that's a little uncomfortable. I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. But I do that anyway because nobody ever listens to me. Oh, somebody hopped on. What's going on? Who is it? Hi, hello, how are you? What's crack-a-lackin'? All that good stuff. I'm going to eat my little bit of Pirates booty because they popped off anyway. So I'm just going to sit here and see who comes on and who doesn't. I'm not going to live stream long. My husband is at a not kid-friendly Friendsgiving. Apparently, him and his friends and the wives all got mad because they wanted to have a not so friendly hangout Friendsgiving. And a lot of the wives and girlfriends and baby mamas couldn't go, or they had to get sitters. So, which is fine because I really didn't want to go. It's like, it's this truck club. So, I mean, I'm very socially awkward, believe it or not. Like, I find it so easy to talk to you guys through the computer screen, but in person, I would be a hermit. Any kind of social situation, you will normally find me tucked away in a corner unless I'm really super comfortable with people. Like, I know most of the people there, and even them, I'm usually just like, I'm not in the middle of the crowd. But like last night, perfect example, I went to one of my good friends' son's birthday party, and it was mainly all her family was there. But I like kind of just hung out away from everybody. Like, all the kids were down in the basement, and there was no adults down there. And I took it upon myself to kind of like hang out in the basement with the kids. I just took pictures and stuff of them and was like having fun with them and playing with them. But I did go upstairs. But when I was upstairs, I was just kind of sitting off on the side, just trying not to get in anybody's way. And I think that stems from when I was like really big. And I didn't want to like bump into people. So I kind of kept my distance. I don't know who keeps popping in and out of here. Somebody always pops in every live stream that I have. They'll just keep popping in and out. But since I'm talking to myself, they'll catch parts of my conversation. But I've been kind of busy. I've been helping make the cups. I have 2 more. So I'm in charge. We all have different roles. So the roommate is in charge of whatever. But I think my husband's going to start making t-shirts. So, because he's going to make t-shirts, she used to work for a company that made t-shirts. So I think she's going to help him with that. But for right now, she's in charge of like helping him with emails because she's more articulate and he wants to sound more professional. So he has her do it. And so she handles a lot of the whatever. She's also been cutting out graphics for him. And I'm in charge of glittering photography. And now I'm in charge of his Etsy store. So we've been busy. So I have 2 cups that I need to make. I have to glitter 2 cups. So I have to sand them and then paint them and then glitter them. And then he does one. Oh, we got 3 people up in here now. Woohoo. Other than the person he's popping in and out. Who's on here with me? What's going on? Talk to me. I'm just eating my pirate's booty, which my one friend, he calls it puffin shrimp because it looks like Miss Patsy. How's it going, dear? You getting ready for Thanksgiving? We're not really doing a Thanksgiving. To be honest. We're with my husband not really eating anything, and I don't really eat that much. We're not really doing a Thanksgiving. So, oh no, Miss Patsy left. She must have got booted or something. But yeah, so we all have roles with my husband's Tumblr business, and he's been making like acrylic ornaments, and he's been making all kinds of stuff. So, and I was like, I'm not buying stencils anymore. I'll spend $12 and I'll buy the acetate, and you just make me the stencils that I need. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, so I do so yeah, so I have 2 cups to glitter. So I'm in charge of the Etsy store. I just got his Etsy store set up. It is Creations by Fire. Hi, Anna. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. I need to do an updated surgery. Yes, we are doing Thanksgiving. I have a video, I think tomorrow. Is it posting tomorrow? Yes, because all my Thanksgiving videos are coming out this week. And actually, well, I only have one more, but tonight or actually probably tomorrow, I'm going to start making, because I have 3 cupcake orders. I have, each one is for 12 and 2 orders are from the same person. So the one order is for Thanksgiving Day cupcakes. But she needs them by Wednesday, of course. So I'll be working on those. And then the other ones are due for Saturday. Hey, lady, how are you doing, Miss Kara? So I have to make the Thanksgiving Day ones, and I'm going to do a roasted turkey. I'm doing a cornucopia, and then I used this. I used it last year, and I know I brought it up. The Happy Thanksgiving one. I need to soak this because I used it last year in modeling chocolate, and I scrubbed it, but I couldn't get all the residue off, so I got to scrub it again. But it says Happy Thanksgiving. So I'm going to use this. You're making me hungry. I'm sorry, Anna. Am I saying your name right? Is it Anna? Like Anna, or is it just Anna? Like Anna, well, like how I was saying it. I just assumed it was Anna. I don't want to pronounce anybody's name wrong. So I have those Thanksgiving ones I need to do. I'll probably start them tomorrow. And then so I have one order. The cupcakes are, which I baked them today because I did all my not all my baking because I still have to make carrot cake cupcakes. But I made so I have to do one order for Saturday is I'm fine, and how are you? Hope things are going good for you. They're getting better. I'm not in my dark mental place anymore. I'm feeling much better. I'm off the wound vac. The wound is now only 2.5 inches long. And I It's only a centimeter deep, and in the deepest section is a centimeter and a half. So I'm healing good. But let me tell you, I did not know skin could bubble and blister from adhesive. It's not a good time. So I still have a couple sores left over. But I had sores. I'm still wearing my body binder. I don't know how much longer. I go to the doctor's on the 1st. But because she's like, well, come back on the 1st and we'll see if you need to go back on the wound vac. If she says that, I'm like, no. Like for 2, like it's not that serious. Like you can't even get the packing in there hardly anymore anyway. So it's like, no. But then I probably have to go and I have to mail the wound vac and stuff back, and because the in-home care, he took me down to 1 day a week, and he's literally, I'm just coming to measure it. That's all I'm doing until you go back to the doctors. So, but yeah, I didn't know skin could blister. I had a really bad reaction to the adhesive, and I had blisters, and I didn't realize, like, I had some on my stomach, but apparently I had a huge rash under where my incision and stuff was, and I didn't know, because I'm still numb in some of the areas, and some of them, like, I just itch, and there's like nerve pain, like it's like a burning, stinging feeling. Like there's one spot like right here in my stomach, like right here in this area, and this is the deepest part of my incision right here. And if you touch it, like when we're changing it, it sends like a shock wave up to this, whatever this area is. My hematoma was over on this side. I still have some swelling. I have my body binder and stuff on still. But yeah, so this is the deeper side, but it's only like, so the hole is like right there. But that's like the worst spot. It like stings and it burns, but not like all the time. It's just literally, it is just nerve pain. And it's just when, like I said, when you touch it, and sometimes my body binder, I think why it's bothering me today is because where we tightened it is actually on that area. So, oh gosh, I almost fell off the chair. But I'm still on restrictions and stuff, but I kind of haven't been listening. Like I feel better. I definitely need to do a like I said, an updated video, and I want to put pictures in it. Like I'm not going to put one in any of my hoo-ha or anything like that. I'll like blur that out or cut it off or put a sticker there or something, emoji. But I wanted to show the progress of my, like how big it was and the severity of it and everything, and show the whole healing process. And I have pictures of when I had my wound vac attached and stuff like that, because everybody always asks me, and so I'm just like, oh, okay, like I'll show you. Excuse me for 1 second. I might get the drippy nose. Hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna mute at least, and I'll. My apologies. But yeah, I need to do an updated video, because the problem is I feel normal. Like I have no pain, but it is still numb. And I don't really feel anything. It just feels tight, if that makes any kind of sense. One thing I'm worried about is everything not falling into place. But even my doctor is like, you're going to have swelling for months. And I'm like, this is really still all swelling. And I went out last night to my friend's son's birthday party. It was just her family and us. And I like got dressed up, and glad you are doing better. Yeah, me too. Like I am not going to lie. I fell into a really dark mental headspace. Like I got super depressed because I couldn't do anything. And it's like, I couldn't do anything. I was sleeping. I felt helpless. I saw all this stuff around the house that had to get done, but I couldn't do it. I felt like I kept driving. What is that noise? Brayden, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing. Why?
Were you playing with a basketball or something?
No.
What was that noise?
Mm-mm.
There's nobody at the door, right?
No.
That was you?
Yeah, I dropped the basketball.
I knew it was the basketball. But yeah, so I was like in a really dark place. I felt sorry for myself. The buyer's remorse, I still have it a little bit, but it's like it was bad. Like I was just in a self-pity, self-loathing party. Like I had to pull myself out of it. Like I didn't talk to any of my friends. I didn't want, and like everybody wanted to come see me. I did not want to see anybody. I told everybody no, like I'm not up for it. Like I didn't want to go anywhere. I stayed in the house. I just, I didn't want to do shit. And I sat on the couch and I would watch my son play video games or I would stay on my phone. And then I cried every time I had to take a shower. I had to take a shower twice a day. And somebody had to help me because I couldn't get in and out of the shower. I couldn't turn the water on and off because, and I cried. And then I'm standing there naked. And that's a thing for me, just being naked in front of people. But I mean, and having to get, when you're used to being the main person to take care of everyone, and when you have a hard time asking for help yourself, and you have no choice but to, it was very hard for me, like really hard, and I had a very hard time dealing with it. Now one night I was home by myself and I had to get my bandages changed, and my girlfriend, I love her to death, but I had such anxiety about her coming over and helping me with my shower and to do my bandages. I just felt so, I don't know, like I cried and she's like, "What?" Like, and I told her, I was like, I don't like, it was very hard. And then like I didn't even talk to her. Like after that, I was just so embarrassed. The one for crying, two for being naked, three for her having to do my bandages and changing everything out. And I don't know. Like I really honestly don't know how to explain it. Like I was in a very dark place. And it's like, in a way, it's like I felt like I didn't deserve to be taken care of, and like actually being treated nice and people caring, like it just felt foreign to me, if that makes any sense, because I'm the one that makes sure everybody's fed. I'm the one that makes sure everybody's taken care of. I'm the one that always makes sure everybody has what they need. And me not being able to do that for my family really fucked me up and messed me up in the head. And it, like I was trying to do stuff and I kept getting yelled at, and like I mean I couldn't even get up off the couch without help. Like I had to keep bothering my son. Like my son had to do, like he had to take out, which he does do his chores, and we have kept it up since I've come home, but or since I've gotten better. But I'm still not supposed to be lifting stuff, so he still does help me. But like he my son did so much, and then I felt bad because I'm like, I'm taking from my son's childhood to take care of it. Like this all felt like it, even though it's not a permanent situation, at that moment in time it feels like a permanent situation. Like this is my life now. What am I, like I want to be a burden to my family. I'm going to be, like that's how I felt. And it, like I said, the anxiety, it messed me up in the head. And I don't do well. I mean, I'm very open about my anxiety, and I don't do well with medical situations to begin with. So that the whole thing was traumatizing, and it's just like, oh, it was a basic surgery, and like people don't get it when you have anxiety or white coat syndrome, and then you have an experience like this, it messes you up even more. but but I slowly, once I started feeling better, and once I stopped crying, because even my roommate, she's like, look, I don't mean to be a pain, but she's like, you have to try to, she's like, either you need to talk to a therapist or you need to do something, because she's like, it's kind of hard for me. And she's like, it's not that she's like, I don't get it. She's like, I'm not saying that your feelings aren't valid, but she's like, and I don't get it, but she's like, it's kind of making it hard for everybody else. And I'm like, well, sorry that and then that, because when people don't understand and then they say things, they don't realize how much worse they're making it. And then it seemed like, sometimes you just bitch to bitch just to vent and get stuff out. And it's just like, and then people can take it the wrong way. And then it was like, and I did that one time because she was like complaining about how much she did like around the house, and how she was the only one working, and she was doing this and plus taking care of me and blah, 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 blah. And she had said it in front of my husband, and my husband, of course, who's battling cancer, he's just like, well, fine, fuck it. I'll take it. I'll do more. I'll just do all the bandage changes. Cause like she did the majority, like 90% of them. But when she wasn't here available, he was doing them for me. And he's just like, fine, fuck it, don't do it anymore. I'll just take care of it. And then that made me feel like shit, because I'm like, here they are fighting about and arguing because it's this extra burden that they have to do, and they're fighting about who's going to do it because they don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then she's like, no, it's not that. She's like, I'm just venting the vent. And then it just became a whole thing. And it was just like, and it didn't help me mentally either, because here I am thinking like, they don't want to do it, because she was really pushing for that wound vac. And I know that was because I know she really, it's not that she mind, like she said she didn't mind, but she said it was just been a help to her, because it would just be something less for her to have to do and take care of. So, I mean, and I get it, because figure she's working, she's running all the errands, and my husband's truck is messed up. We can't afford to get his truck fixed, and we can get it started, but we need a new battery for it, and it dies. And then when the weather gets cold, even though we've been plugging it in, because his truck like plugs in, and if it gets too cold, the truck won't start because of the cold or something. It's an older truck. It's a really old truck, but yeah, so like I don't know, like it's just a lot. But I'm doing better. I've been like, I don't know, something when November hit, well, a little bit after November, once I had the wound vac. Oh, I hated the wound vac. Not only because it broke me out so bad and I had such an allergic reaction to the adhesive, but like I hated carrying it around, and the smell, the smell of it was like dumpster juice. It would remind me when I used to go dumpster diving, and it just smelled like dumpster juice. Because I remember my roommate, she's like, how do you know what dumpster juice smells like? Like, I used to go dumpster diving. I know what dumpster juice smells like. I want to do that again. And it's getting cold now. So it's like, I think once it gets a little bit colder, like once it's like freezing temperatures during the day and at nighttime, it's the best time to go dumpster diving, especially at grocery stores. That probably sounds gross, but I'm telling you, I used to go dumpster diving all the time. We got furniture, we got outfits. I think now they have to rip stuff up, which I think is just so idiotic. But I don't know. It was fun. Like, if you're gonna throw it away, just put a free section out back. Just like put free. But yeah, so I don't know. Fun times, fun times. So, I was saying earlier, I am so excited for tomorrow's video. And I don't want to give away any spoilers, but all I have to say is it is so cool. It's so realistic. And the cake, because I made a little cake. It wasn't like that heavy because I'm not supposed to lift anything heavier than a gallon of milk. So this cake wasn't that big. Like it was a small cake. But I gave the cake to my roommate to take to work because I didn't want it at the house after I got done. First of all, it was so much fun to make and create. Like as I'm making it, like I said, my husband's very turned off by food right now. He's like, yeah, no, I don't want anything to do with food. As I was making it, he was like, that cake looks disgusting because it looks so real. It's so real. It's disgusting. And then, so obviously, well, I kind of gave it a little bit away. It is a food cake. And the only other thing I will say is that when my roommate took it to work, she put it on the counter for her coworkers. And she said when her boss came in, he saw the cake on the counter, was like, somebody left their lunch out. This looks like a good lunch. And they're like, oh, it's not it's cake. Nobody wanted to eat it. Like nobody wanted to touch it because it looked so real. And they said it was a mind, like it kind of messed with their head because they looked at it, and if they took something, they expect it to be savory, but it was sweet. You know what I mean? Because it was like all modeling chocolate. It was cake pop, Rice Krispies, cake, fondant, some sort of other stuffs all up in there. Cupcakes were involved. So when they saw it, they were like, yeah, somebody's lunch was left on the counter. And they're like, yeah, it's not a lunch. Anybody have any guesses? Who's on with me? Who has a guess? Who what it might be? So we know it's a food item. We know it looks like a lunch. It was made with fondant, modeling chocolate, cupcakes, cake pops, regular chocolate. And that's all I'm giving you. That's all I'm giving you. So if anybody wants to take a guess, let me know. I'll let you know if you're right or not. But that video comes out tomorrow morning at 6:00 EST. So it'll be posted first thing in the morning. I'm so excited for this cake. I thought I was excited about the hay bale cupcakes. I thought they were so cute. I had posted the original idea in the video when I saw them. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, they're so cute. A sandwich? Nope, it's not a sandwich. This stuff is better than next day is a sandwich. But it's not a sandwich. It's not a sandwich. But yeah, it was really fun to make. So I'm excited. But I love my hay bale ones. They were so cute. And I thought they came out really good. I was like that, the one cupcake that had 2 on there, I think 2 hay bales was a little too much. But 1 hay bale and the pumpkin was just perfect. And I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't put the mallow cream pumpkin on there. Like we couldn't find any because I think the modeling chocolate pumpkin that I put on there was like perfect. So, and then I just made, I'm editing a video. You guys can have a sneak peek. So my husband's truck club, who's having a Friendsgiving tonight, my husband, sometimes I don't know what he thinks about half the time. Mind you, today's Saturday. Thursday evening, we'll just say Thursday night, he comes to me and he says, he's on the phone and he turns to me. He says, oh, okay, yeah. All right, gotcha. He turns to me and he says, so, because he was on the phone with the truck club people. I didn't know, but he told me. He's like, so Saturday night, my truck club is doing a Friendsgiving for the club. And I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. He's like, yeah, we have to, they asked everybody. It's kind of like a potluck. Everybody brings something. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, can you make me 2 dozen cupcakes? And I just looked at him. I said, okay. And he's like, I'm leaving Saturday at noon because we are going to have a meeting. And I was like, okay, well, what do you want? I said, you just want some Thanksgiving cupcakes? Do you want a Friendsgiving? Like, I said, like, you're literally telling me, I was like, I only have tomorrow. I said, well, what time Saturday? He's like, I'm leaving at noon Saturday. And I was like, mind you, this is Thursday evening, like almost midnight, mind you, almost midnight. And I was like, okay, what do you need? And he was like, can you do our club logo? I'm looking at him like it is a shield with the Maryland flag, and it's got the forward K and the backwards K, and it's got like bat wings. And I'm like, no. I said, I don't have time to. He's like, well, you don't have to do it on all the cupcakes, just do it on half of them. I'm like, I don't have time to sit there and try to figure this logo out. So I sat there and went back and forth with him. I said, what would save me some time? And I looked on Amazon to get a Maryland flag stencil to see if it would overnight and like come in the morning, but there was none available. So that's when he cut out the Maryland flag on cardstock. And I was like, well, instead of using like liquid food coloring, I'll just use my food coloring markers. So I use those on the stencil, like to use the stencil on cupcake toppers. And there's like also a crown that goes over top of the 2 Ks. So I cut out all the Ks. A friend of mine's dad found $3,000 worth of Mary Kay stuff never opened in a dumpster a couple months ago. That's awesome. Yeah, like I used to go dumpster diving all the time. We had so much cat food, we donated it. We took it all out of, I think it was the PetSmart. It was either PetSmart or Petco. I think it was Petco. And we took all the dog food and cat food, like our well, it wasn't my car, but me and my girlfriend's car, we had that thing loaded down. I took some cat food for myself. I saved some cat food and had my dad pick it up to take it up to my mom. And then and it wasn't expired. I just think because when they changed the shelves and changed their mods and stuff, like, well, that's what we used to call it at Walmart, the mods, where everything goes on the shelves. They just throw it out. Like, because if it doesn't sell or clearance, like they just throw it out. So we took all the bags of stuff, and then the next day, after we sorted out who's going to get what, I don't think it was the next day, but I think it was like over that course of whatever time it was. We took it down to, I think I actually did a live stream about it because it wasn't that long ago. It was like, well, maybe it was like 4 or 5 years ago, but I've been on YouTube for 6 years. I don't know, but we donated it or something. So we got rid of all of it. But yeah. But yeah, so with the cupcake situation, so I used my my edible food markers, and I used the cardstock stencil that he made for me with the Maryland flag. And then, like I said, there's a crown that goes above the 2 Ks. And he made me a crown one. So I did 6 crowns, 6 Maryland flags. I cut out the Ks, did the Ks, slapped them on there, and called it a day. I can give you guys a sneak peek because I still have to finish editing the video, but I need to figure out which day I'm going to post it. So I'll give you guys a sneak peek. And then, because their colors are like gold and black, I don't know how well you guys can see those, but there's a sneak peek of them. And so I just did that and whipped it up real quick. And Pokemon Go has been using, yes. Sorry, I just got a text message. Aww. Cute. Okay. Sorry, somebody posted his cups online. So, but yeah, so he was like, I need these done by noontime Saturday. So I spent all day yesterday making the cupcake. Well, not even all day because I got up, I slept late. I slept through my alarm because I got up at like 10:30. Then I had to sit there and homeschool my son while making cupcake toppers. Then I had to stop at 3 o'clock because I had to get ready for the party because we were leaving at 5. So I had to get my son together, get his life together, get my life together. And then I had forgotten to wrap the birthday present. So I had to hurry up and wrap that and get everything sorted and situated there, plus do my makeup. And then we didn't get home until 8 o'clock. No, we were there at 8 o'clock. It was from 6 to 9. So we probably got home like 9:30. Because I remember looking at my watch and it was 8 o'clock at the party. And by the time we got home, it was like 9:30, 10, and I had to clean up, get stuff sorted here, finish my son's schoolwork because he still had 2 tests to do. Then we had to do the ferrets, had to clean the ferret cages. Then came back down and finished working on the cupcake toppers. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. And then I had to stop because then I had to get all the cups and everything together and sorted out for the club because a bunch of them had ordered cups from him. So he had to put all the cups and I had to photograph all the cups and then take, pictures and then put them in the boxes. And then he had to box those boxes. Yeah. So, and then I had to come back and finish the cupcake toppers. By the time I went to bed, it was like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then I got up at 8 o'clock so I could bake the cupcakes and bake the buttercream and all that. So it was busy. And I'm like, this is why I hate doing cupcakes last minute. Like, if you need cupcakes, let me know a couple weeks before. So that way I can get my life together. But I don't think they came out bad for just whipping them out of my butt for like as quick as I could. Because I didn't even have all the ingredients for my cupcakes. Although somebody messaged me, I've been getting a lot of weird messages on Instagram, like a lot of weird messages. It's very bizarre. I've had a couple gentlemen send me some weird things. It's like, okay. No, thank you. But I've also had like a bunch of people, like a bunch of these weird companies. Like, so one night I posted this weight loss surgery thread, like Train or something. I got like 1,000 followers literally overnight. And all I did was post this weight loss train post. And I don't know if it triggered something. I mean, I think it was all mainly spam, but I've been getting a lot of weird messages. And then people are like, be an ambassador. And it's so funny because like I've had 4 different people message me about being an ambassador for this jewelry company. I'm like, I wear my sterling silver jewelry and I wear my chokers and I have certain chokers that I switch out, but I don't wear any other type of jewelry like that. Like, I hardly ever change out my earrings. I have to get a bug up my ass to be like, okay, I need to change my earrings. Like the studs that I have in here. I do miss my eyebrow piercing, but I don't know how well you guys can see this. Let me see, because I know this isn't the best light. I have such a scar. I don't know. Can you guys see the scar from my eyebrow piercing? So I basically lost it in surgery. So I couldn't take it out because you needed a special tool to take it out. And they were like, oh, you're fine. You could wear it during surgery. But when I got in surgery, they're like, she can't have that. We're using an electric knife or heat something. It's going to fry her face. So they called my husband. They're like, he's like, just take it out. Just put it back in before she wakes up. And they're like, okay, cool. That's what they did. But then when they put it back in, it was so thin. The skin was so thin. And even the doctor said, like, I didn't want to put it back in, but okay. And because I had a hard time with it healing anyway. Like, I didn't understand why it wasn't healing. And then when I had to go back in for my emergency surgery, they had to take it back out. And they had asked me before surgery, they're like, you got to take your earring back out. And they're like, do you want us to put it back in? Because even the doctor was like, I didn't want to put it back in the first time. They're like, it is so eroded, and whatever other word that it said, she said it was doing. She said it was so bad. She's like, I didn't even want to put it back in because like it did hurt, but I had so much other stuff going on. I didn't even pay attention to it. And they were like, I did not want to put it back in. I said, don't worry about it. So I don't even know what happened to it. I don't never even gotten it back. They took it out, and I don't know if they threw it away or what, but so I'm kind of sad I lost it. But yeah. But anyway, me and my ADHD brain, or ADD brain. So I got this message on Instagram. I usually delete them all, but so it was a very nice lady, and she watched my cake mix hacks video. And then she told me, she says that she was a baker, and she was like, bakeries use a lot of box cake / pre-made cake mixes. She's like, I watched your cake mix hacks video, and she's like, I have the perfect recipe for you. She was like, this is what it is. This is a bakery recipe. She said, this is the recipe that her bakery uses. She wanted to pass it on to me and let me know. So she use 1 box cake mix, any flavor. You add an extra cup of flour, 1 cup granulated sugar, just a dash of salt, 1 cup sour cream, 1 cup of water, or you can use milk, 3 whole eggs, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. She said, this is what the bakeries use. This is what let me correct that. This is what her bakery uses. This is her bakery's cake recipes. So I'm going to make this cake and follow this exact, recipe. And she told me to combine the wet ingredients first. She told me to do the sour cream, water, eggs, vanilla. She said, mix that up first with the whisk, then add your cake mix. Or she said, put the cake mix flour and sugar in a separate bowl. Do the wet first, and then slowly add the cake mix and stuff. So that's what she told me to do. So I'm gonna make this cake. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I have a lot of baking because since we're gonna be broke the house for Christmas, I'm doing baking this year. I'm baking cookies. I was on Pinterest today. I was looking up keto cookies for a lot of my weight loss and sugar-free bread, and then everybody else can get, like, remember, I don't know if it was it wasn't last year. Was it last? No, the year before. So 2019, I made the cake in a tin. So I'm going to be making those this year for Christmas presents. I'm going to be doing cookies. I found the ginger doodles. Has anybody heard of these ginger doodles? I might have been living under a rock, but I've never heard of a ginger doodle cookie. And what a ginger doodle cookie is a mix between a ginger snap and a snickerdoodle. And then they dip them in chocolate. So I kind of want to make cookies like half dipped in chocolate. And since Miss Kara gave me my candy melt thing that I absolutely love, I haven't used it lately because I haven't really been using chocolate, but when I do melt chocolate, oh, I love it. And if I need it to stay warm, the only time lately that I've been melting chocolate is to make modeling chocolate. Like I have so much modeling chocolate, and I'm going to be using a lot of that in some upcoming videos. Especially like with cookies and stuff, but I'm going to be making like cookies with fondant toppers or oh gosh, I can't even think. I don't know. But I might even cheat. I'm not going to lie. And I might go to the dollar store and oops. And I might stock up on these snickerdoodle cookies and some of their sugar cookies. And I'm just going to decorate them. Like, I know that might be cheap, but it's cheaper to buy cookies like this and then just jazz them up yourself because money is going to be tight. And I dropped one of my ingredients for my secret cake that's going up tomorrow. Ugh, and I have a whole bag and don't know what to do with them, but I might try to find. I'm going to steal one. I'm being naughty. Serving size is 5 pieces. So they're 5 carbs per piece. But a little less than 5 carbs, but it's okay. I need to get back. I cannot wait to get cleared to go back to the gym. I feel like I haven't really, I mean, I can only eat but so much, but I feel like I've been eating more because I haven't been eating the best stuff because, again, falling into depression, and I've been on the bench for the past 2 months. Can I help you? Yeah? So, what did I just eat? That's a part of tomorrow's cake. Let me make sure it does post tomorrow. I'm telling you, I can't wait for people to see this cake. I'm so excited. You guys see our shaved kitty? November 21st. Tomorrow at 6 a.m. So Callie got a little bit of a haircut. You guys see her? Callie, what happened? Why'd you get a botched hair job? I'll tell you a funny story. I woke up to her being like this. What are you doing? Come here. Let's show the internet your hair. Oh my goodness. Come here. Oh my goodness. No. Okay. She wants up there. Callie. Come here, babies. No. Callie. Come here. Oh. We're going to get her a sweater because she's cold. Yeah. You want to tell everybody what you did? She jumped up while my husband was epoxying his cups. And come on. Come on. Oh my god. Come here. So we were sleeping and he was working on orders. Oh, don't stop. And she rubbed up against the resin. And she had resin all down the back of her. And you can't use the resin remover on a cat because it will harm them and it will harm their skin and make them sick. So the next best thing was, what? Meow. So the next best thing that he thought of quick before she licked it, he grabbed her up by the scruff of her neck and just shaved her. Because he couldn't get like I said, you can't get the epoxy out of the fur. and he didn't know what else to do, and we were all sleeping, so she got a buzz cut. And I woke up in the morning, and it was before I saw him, of course, because he was in the room working on graphics and working on orders. And I wake up, and here comes Callie in the bathroom, and I'm looking at her. Mind you, I had just woken up, and I'm like, what happened to you? And I'm like, Callie. And then my husband heard me call her, like, Callie, come here. What is wrong? What happened? And he just bust out laughing. And he showed me the picture of her with the epoxy and the resin on her. He's like, it was the only thing I can do. So now she gets cold and she looks horrible. He's like, so now she just looks like a cat with mange. But I'm like, poor cat. Poor, pitiful cat. So sad. But yeah, so we have a shaved kitty. So I have a bunch of super fun videos planned for December. One of them, wow, I got this at Walmart. It is a ugly sweater. Cookie kit. And I don't know how much this was. I don't remember. But I got this. So I figured I might do a video. I might just take a little 3-pack out. I think it's 3, or how many are in here? There's 16. So I'm going to take a 4-pack out and use the 4-pack for a video. But I think the other ones I'm going to take over my girlfriend's house and do them with the kids over there. And then, so I'm going to do that. And it has like these really cool sprinkles in here. But, oh, and there's 2 packs. I might steal a pack of sprinkles because I like the sprinkles in there. But they also had, I ordered this from Amazon. They actually have ugly Christmas sweater sprinkles. So I don't know how well you guys can see that. Ugly sweater sprinkles. So there's little bells. And like there are like it's like an outline of a gingerbread man. And then there are the teddy bears in there. There are some, I don't know if that's, I think there's supposed to be holly leaves. But I did get this. I actually got this before I bought that. And then there's a lady, her name, I've talked about this channel before, Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. I can show you what her YouTube channel looks like. Definitely go check her out. I'm going to show you. I love her videos. So this is her page. Now, if you go to my YouTube channel, let me see if it'll show you on here. Okay. So, of course, I see it differently. Okay, so you go to my channel. Okay, and then, all right, so there's the home page. So this is what it looks like on your phone. If you scroll across the top where it says videos, playlist, community, channels, click on channels, and she is the second one right here. And it's Rachel's Enchanting Cakes, and it'll take you right to her page. So on her page, she's been making these Terry chocolate orange figurines. And I want to recreate these. I know I've talked about it. I've actually talked back and forth with her, and I've given her ideas, and I told her I want to recreate these, and I'd like a couple of them, or do my own thing, because I even thought about making a turkey, which I still might do. But these are the ones that she made. I don't know how well you guys can see it. There's a reindeer. Is that the gnome? No, that's Santa. And she did a teddy, and then she did a gnome, and then she did a Christmas pudding. She did, oh, that was a robin. I didn't really care for that one. Then she did a penguin, a Christmas, well, bauble, but a Christmas ornament, and then she made like a full size elf. And so shout out to Rachel at Rachel's Enchanting Cakes. And then I told her, I said, what about if we made a snow globe? Or not we, but if oh, who came on there? Hi, Deborah. I just saw you. Hi, how you doing? I was like, I might do the penguin. Oh yeah, I forgot she did the snowman. I didn't watch that one yet. And I didn't watch the Rob. Well, no, I did watch the Robin. I don't know why. Because maybe because I watched it on the computer. But so I have some ideas. Like I don't want to copy her exactly. Like I don't want to do that, but I want to have like an inspiration from it. So like I said, go check her channel out. I love how she explains stuff. But those are her videos with the Terry's chocolate oranges. So in case I couldn't find them, I ordered from Walmart the Terry's chocolate oranges. And it's a 3-pack, which is insane because this was only $8 and for 3 of them. So I got 2 of them, but then like one chocolate orange I think was like $4. And then when I went back online, they were even more expensive. But if you ordered the 3-pack, which came from Walmart, it was only $8. So I got 2 packs just in case. So if you guys have any ideas, oh, thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions on what I can create with these, like I said, I was thinking about making a turkey, but I have 3 cupcake orders. Like I said, I have to get done this week, so I'm not going to be able to make one because I was actually going to try and make a turkey out of these, like put the little feathers and make a little head and neck and stuff. I mean, if I have time, I might be able to. I don't know. But yeah, so but if anybody has any suggestions, now I told Rachel at Rachel's Enchanting Cakes, the last 3 suggestions that I gave her was Mrs. Claus, a gingerbread man's head, and a snow globe. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, how could I make a snow globe? Like, I don't think it would be too hard. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But maybe I'll do my own like little version of a snow globe. So we'll see. Oh, I think Alexa just came. Whatchamacall just came. But yeah, so Amazon. So I have 6 of these. I don't know if I'm going to make all 6, but I just ordered 6 in case I did get some more ideas. Because I think I will do an ornament, but I might do like a different ornament because she did like a silver ornament. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like an ugly sweater ornament or something. I think just because this is sitting here. That's where I get the ugly sweater thing from. But I don't know. So if you guys have any suggestions of what I can make that's round, if you were here, who's cooking and cleaning? Yeah, no. You deleted this. But yeah, so like I said, any suggestions for that? Anything you do is beautiful. Well, thank you. I try. I'm not perfect, obviously, but I try my best. Can we kick this dude out? Remove. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys. That was a little troll in the chat. A little trolly troll. We don't play those kinds of games around here. Let's say, what does pop out chat mean? Okay. Alrighty. So, all right, there we go. He's taken care of. I need to add another moderator because I know Jessica is my moderator, but do your best because your best is enough. Aw, Patsy, you're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. Okay. But yeah, so I've been looking for some ideas for those. I just thought they were so creative. And so I definitely like to give credit where credit's due. There's also this TikTok user. I haven't done her I want to recreate and try her technique of cake decorating. And let me see if I can find her real quick. But she has a really good way of making cakes and stuff. Is that my husband? No, let me check 360. Does anybody else use Life 360? Nope, he's still at his friend's house. So he's like 40 minutes away. It sounded like his truck for a second, and I was like, okay. Brayden. Are you in the middle of a game? You are? What's the matter? You sure? I was going to ask you to grab the packages off the porch. Please just watch the cats. But there's this user on TikTok, and she makes, I like her technique too. Let's see. If I go on my favorites, oh, there's one of my besties. Okay. Let me go in favorites. No. Here we go. Because I like all her videos, so it shouldn't be too hard to find her. Nope, that one's not her. There's a lot of cake videos on here, but hers stand out because... Okay, so she just made this. This one's hers. Okay. Ready. So this is her.
Christmas mug cake. This one was so much fun for me because I love Christmas.
And I could type her name in the chat.
Here I'm just squeezing the top so it comes to the point, and then I use my tool to make some indentations on the
Hopefully
side.
you guys can see it.
And you'll see later that this is a Christmas tree. Pop that in the fridge while I move on to the next step. These peppermint candies were my favorite to make.
I'm definitely going to try and make these. Because they're so cute.
They're really cute and they're so easy to make.
Just put it on the table. It's for Dad.
Green and white striped brick rack. That's a funny word, but I didn't make it up. All right, time to assemble it all. Just gonna cut this to size and place it in the fridge while I work on the top. I had some leftover peppermint cane, so I decided to use it for the handle. And I gotta have marshmallows in my cocoa. Let's give them some personality. Hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Thanks for watching.
So I love her technique. She does have a YouTube channel as well. I need to add her to my home screen as well. I'm gonna type her name in the chat. I've talked about her before. I don't want to mispronounce it. Oops, KYONGSCAKES and crafts. So this is her username. I'm pretty sure she said she has a YouTube channel. Actually, let me check her profile really quickly. She does, yes. And she has a Etsy store. So she does have a YouTube channel. Oh, I did subscribe to it already. So this is her YouTube channel. Kong's Cakes and Crafts. I really like her technique and it's really neat. So, and I know she puts her like fondant in the fridge and like does all this. Like, I really like, she's got some really super cute cakes on here. Like, I'm not going to play the sound, but she makes this cheeseburger pattern cake. So I'm not going to play the sound because I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. But look how she builds everything up. Like, she builds it so big. Like, I could just make that and put it on top of a cake, you know? But then she like cuts out this fondant and then she puts it in the fondant. And then she just starts rolling it. Like, I wonder if she does clay. Look at that. She's got like these burgers. And then she lays them on regular fondant. And then she told me, because I messaged her and asked her what she uses to cut her thing on. And she says it's some sort of quilting. Like it's a quilting board or something. I'll have to go back in my messages and look. But then she just outlines it and adds like little details. Like, I thought it was just so cute how she does like these pattern this pattern stuff. She just did this tie-dye one. It was so cute. I don't want to give all her stuff away because I want people to go check her out. But she has some of the most amazing stuff on here. Hi, Starlight. So she did a pizza pattern cake. She did this red and white stripe one. Like, she does a lot of cool, fun stuff. And I think she said, because I told her I would definitely give her credit because I always give credit. Where is my message? Oh, here it is up here. Messages. I'm good. How are you? Let's see. Where is it? Oh, gosh. I know it was in my messages. Oh, maybe it was like on one of her videos. I don't know. Maybe it was on, I think it was on one of her videos. We were talking. But yeah, so I do want to try one of her little cake patterns because I thought that she did an amazing job. And I like learning new techniques and doing like different cake techniques and stuff. So yeah. I still have to do this video, the sugar art. I've been using the stuff, but I haven't done a video on it. So I definitely need to do that. Let's see. What else do we got? I need to stay off Pinterest, you guys. I have so many things on Pinterest. I don't know if you guys have been on my Pinterest page lately. I've been posting a lot and saving a lot, getting a lot of ideas. Because like I said, Christmas is coming and I'm going to be making whatever I make. I'm gonna video for you guys. I'm wondering if I should make the chocolate oranges and give those as presents. Like if somebody gave you a decorated chocolate orange, how would you feel about that? Because chocolate and orange really isn't everybody's forte. I think they're good. I don't really eat them like that, but oh, goodness gracious, getting sleepy. Whew. I'll probably wrap this live stream up here shortly. I hope everybody. What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving or whoever's on? What are you guys doing? No, we're not doing. I was saying earlier in the live, we because I don't really eat like that, and my husband, from being sick from his treatments and stuff, he doesn't really eat like that, and really my son, like he doesn't really like a lot of Thanksgiving. Like he doesn't like stuffing. Like who doesn't like stuffing? That's like the only time I really eat stuffing is Thanksgiving, you know? I'm not going all out though this year. Like I usually cook a big Thanksgiving dinner. I'm not doing that. I'm literally making we bought this pre-cooked, pre-sliced turkey. And I'm going to make turkey and gravy. I'm going to put the sliced turkey in the gravy. And I'm making instant mashed potatoes. I'm making stuffing. My roommate eats stuffing. I'll eat a little bit. My son won't touch it. My husband won't touch it. I got my cranberry sauce. I'm making green bean casserole and calling it a day. Well, I have sweet potatoes. I'm the only one that eats sweet potatoes. I have sweet potatoes in the freezer from the last time I made them. I'll just throw them in the microwave and heat them up and eat those. But yeah, we don't like, nobody else eats sweet potatoes. Nobody else eats half the stuff, you know. So we're not going anywhere. We're not seeing anybody. Like he didn't really want to go tonight to the truck club thing, but he was like, I have to, like I kind of have to. So he's like, I'm not staying long. He's been texting me and he was like, I'm so ready to leave. So he's like, there's so many people there and he doesn't want to be around a lot of people, especially being immune compromised right now. He's like, this shit is ridiculous. So I don't know, but he actually just texted me again. And he said, just got done eating and fixing to leave. Talk about a dine and dash. I should say that. I'll do that. Talk. 1 minute. I just exited out of it. Let's see. Talk about a dine and dash. LOL. Send. But yeah, so all right, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up and I am going to go make something to eat, make some dinner for me and the boy. Or I might just make him a can of Chef Boyardee. Maybe I might make him some oodles and noodles. He hasn't had oodles and noodles in a while. I don't know. Maybe I'll do some chili dogs. I don't know. I've been baking and cooking all day, so I don't really feel like, well, I've been baking all day. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. Thank you guys who's been on. Thank you for watching. If you're watching this at a later date, I truly appreciate all your love and support. I will see you guys soon. I wish I knew when I was live streaming or when I could live stream so I can like put it on my community tab, like live stream tonight at 7 or EST or whatever, but I never know when I'm going to have a chance to. So there's that. All right, guys, I love you all so much. And thank you guys for all your love and support. I truly appreciate it 1,000 gabillion %. So yeah. Oh, real quick, Deborah, are you still on? I don't know if Deborah's still on. I meant to ask her something. I just thought about it as I'm wrapping up. Of course. Um I don't think she's on anymore. Deborah, if you're on, I had told my husband that you were going to message him for the tumblers, and he did say he got your message and he messaged you back, but he said he didn't know if you got it or like if you had it on blocked, like people who you aren't friends with, like if you had it blocked. So he said he did message you back. I meant to tell you that earlier when you were on, but if you're not on, maybe I can try to message you on Facebook or something. So, but yeah. All right. I just thought about that. I had to say it. Ouch. It's out there. So, all right, guys. I love you so much. I'm going to wrap this video up. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'm so super stoked about it. And I got some more videos, Thanksgiving videos coming up. So there's that. All right, guys, I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, be kind because you don't know what kind of battle someone's going through. So don't be a dick. All right. If I don't see you guys, have a wonderful and most happy Thanksgiving. Oh, Deborah, did you hear the message I just said? I didn't know if you just got back on or not. About the tumblers. I had just remembered. I don't know if she heard me. I don't know if there's like a delay, so that's why I was like waiting. There could be a delay, a little message delay. No, okay. So my husband, I told him that you would probably be contacting him for tumblers, and I told him your name, and he said that you did reach out to him, and he said he did message you back, but he never heard anything, and he wasn't sure if you had it on to where people who you're not friends with couldn't contact you or something, but he said he did message you back. So I just wanted to let you know that. So maybe check your messages and get back to him if you still wanted them. If not, it's fine. But I did want to let you know that he did message you back. Didn't get to it. No, I don't. Didn't get it. No. Okay. So, but yeah, he did message you. So I just wanted to let you know that because he said he didn't hear back from you, because then he was like, well, I wonder if she has it set. And I said, I don't know. And I told him that next live stream, if you got on, I would say something. But yeah. So I just wanted to let you know. Because I don't know if it was going to come up from his profile or from his Creations by Fire. Like his personal profile or his Creations by Fire one. But I did want to let you know that he did reach back out to you. So, but he also has an Etsy store now. I created his Etsy store for him, and it's the same thing. It's Creations by Fire. So, and I'm in control of that. So if you want to message on there, or if you want to try to message him again on his page. But I just wanted to let you know. Okay. But yeah, I did, like I said, I thought about that at the last minute, and I'm like, shoot, is she still on? So, but yeah, I just definitely wanted to let you know that. All right. Now I promise I'm leaving. I swear I'm leaving. So like I said, if you guys did not have or if I don't see you guys or go live before then, have a most amazing, wonderful, safe, and happy Thanksgiving. Be safe. Don't eat too much. Don't go crazy on Black Friday shopping. And yeah. All right, guys. I love you, and I will see y'all soon. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Don't forget to watch tomorrow's video.